Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Sorry, it's been a while. I've been super busy, but I have been making notes in my books, in my scripts for you guys to carry on with the knowledge. And guys, I am back. I'm filming again. So I've made some notes here for you guys on a very amazing entity this time around, the demon prince Ipos. Okay, so before we get into his incantation, now to get in touch with him, why you might want to get in touch with him. Again, guys, remember, Indigo, priestess, and myself, we have an amazing chaos magic course out there. You can just email me. I will get back to you guys, explain anything you might want to ask. I emailed the whole um, book to you guys with the 9 accompanying words. And of course, if you need a consultation or tarot reading, and I do the in-depth invocation version, and of course spell work, a massive spectrum of spell work. You guys hit me up, okay? I'm available. I will get back. Even if it takes a day or two, I will get back. So guys, in this teaching, and he's pretty amazing. He actually reminds me a lot of Lord Lucifer, and when I get into his characteristics, you'll see why, but more on like a almost like a younger level, if that makes sense. Like his energy is a bit younger, but his characteristics are very similar. So, okay, before I get into his incantation and candle colors and all of that, I made some notes here for you guys on his characteristics, right? So, and he's like his strengths. And when I mention his strengths, you must remember in all these words, when I mention these strengths, it's just bullet points I'm trying to get out there. All of them are capable of so much more than what I mentioned. These are merely like the highlighted factors, okay? So for the Demon Prince Ipos, why you might want to get in touch with him, his characteristics, he's like amazing for increasing, enhancing your social abilities, your speech, the way you think, making you sharper, more articulated as well. And is especially good for those people who are shy, or maybe who aren't terribly shy. He will just enhance your social like interaction so much better. But if you are shy, he will help you crack out of that shyness and interact with people, the more, especially the more time you spend with him. So he's amazing for social development, basically. Okay, um, he's really good. Um, no. Well, keep in mind the reason why it all makes sense with his character. He's got this rebellious nature, like Lord Lucifer. And when I say rebellious, we're not thinking like school kids who are indoctrinated here. Rebellious means he's not into being shackled down, being told what to do, being told how to think, which I think is amazing, which is why I follow this path and try and teach magic and spirituality and entities to people. Okay, so on that note, guys, if you like the video, show the like, share the video. You never know who needs this type of knowledge, who needs this type of help, who needs to know this type of help is out there. So yeah, he is extremely rebellious in nature. Keep that in mind, because I think it's awesome, especially if you are shy on any degree. Having someone with this power, with this characteristics, and who himself is rebellious in nature, is going to enhance things for you. Give you that like shackle-free life, that freedom, that extra oomph and energy that you need in your social development. So, yeah, down to the speech, your interaction with people will just be more amazing. Your confidence will increase the more time you spend with him and actually work with him. Also, facing your fears. You will not become fearless. I don't believe really in fearless, okay? Because if you're fearless, you can do some stupid shit and hurt yourself or others. So, rather, facing fear, having that courage basically, is so much more powerful. And he will help with that as well. On a side note that I made, because of his ability to like enhance your interaction with people and your attraction level to people, not so much sexually, but just that interaction level, that meet and greet level, get people's attention, right? And I really understand this. So on a side note, I'm gonna throw it in for you guys. Like if you're thinking of a lust spell, a love spell that you either want me to do for you or want to try yourself, you can incorporate two entities. Like if it's lust or love or both combined, someone like Lilith, Dandelion, Zephyr, Salos, for those aspects. But I would also, especially if you're on the shy side, and that's why I'm hoping you guys can see that I actually know what I'm talking about. If you need my help personally, give me a shout. I will have a one-on-one with you and we can like extremely personalize the spell. So with my understanding and knowledge and experience, I would grab onto one of those amazing entities along with Ipos as well, enhancing your attraction to people in general. And that combination would be amazing for a shy person trying to attract a lover or a return lover. Okay, so how to get in touch with him? 2 candles, one blue, one black, both scribed with his name on it. Go ahead and embalm that with sandalwood oil. If you can't get your hand on sandalwood oil, it's generally freely available and cheap everywhere. You can use eucalyptus oil. Some offerings, keep it really basic, don't stress yourself out. Get some sandalwood incense, some berries, dark chocolate, and red wine. Okay, and on his petition, which is your A4 page, your parchment, right? Draw his sigil on there, which I'll show you now, but you don't have to do it this big, because that's his sigil. Always have a hand-drawn sigil on the petition. Around that, by all means, go ahead and adorn it further with printed sigils. You know, whatever floats your boat, that's appropriate. But on the petition, which is important, his hand-drawn sigil, his incantation top, which is Desa an Ipos ayar. Desa an Ipos ayar. So, incantation on top, sigil there. Start with, as usual, welcome an entity into your home, your presence, okay? Go as far as saying you open your heart to them, you open your arms to him, you open your mind to him. Give us basic introduction. Thank entity for presence, thank entity for time, for assistance, and enhancing you. And then use your own words in there. You know, and then always start off with left hand down, right hand facing up, looking into the flames, calling out the incantation a few times, 8, 10, 12, 16 times, whatever it takes, until you reach a certain plateau in your chest. After the incantation, carry on in entity's presence. Just feel him there. Close the eyes. Embody. I actually got a vision now. Embody entity in your mind, you know. Bring him into your presence. And that's how it starts. That's the initial invocation. After that, you can start, you can do thank you rituals, you can do spell work with him, or just spend time in general and randomly call out entity. But the important thing is the first step, which is your initial invocation. And that's the basics of the initial invocation. If you guys want like further teachings on these things, drop me an email. We can set up a consultation, and that's where I do all my deeper teachings and explanations. Okay, guys, so be good or not.